the same last name, but he's in the studio with me for his book. It's called Third Best. Generally, we have like the best, the second best. Why the third best?
To figure that one out, it's about the characters, and well, once you read it, you'll have an idea.
Okay, so you told me how you started teaching at the age of 21.
Yeah.
What kind of a student were you?
The worst kind.
So we like the worst best.
Oh yeah, I think when I meet my old teachers and I tell them I'm teaching, they all start laughing because they don't believe me. They think I'm still lying. And
you started teaching at the age of 21. I still cannot get over that.
Well, I think it's part of my not being able to have got over, being in school, loving sitting at the back, and
But you were like a
getting
backbencher?
Oh, throughout.
And what kind of grades did you have?
Surprisingly, not bad.
Now I kind of understand why you are the teacher that you are. But you teach history.
Yes.
And tell me what is the book about? Is there any connection to your life in the book?
No one believes me, and no one will when they read it. But I think it would be difficult for me to deny that having studied at a boarding school and now teaching at one, that it hasn't influenced the book at all. But nothing that is in the book has actually happened to anybody, or any of the incidents are real.
At all?
None at all. No one will believe me. They'll all keep finding people that things happen to, especially my friends who are insisting that everything in this book has happened to one of them.
Wow.
But,
okay, let's get to the characters
yes.
Of the book. Who's the central character? What is the book about?
Well, it's about three boys growing up in this co-ed boarding school, and principally it's about their life at this school.
Okay.
And
what is the school called?
It's called Shoremount.
Okay.
Completely fictional.
Okay. No resemblance to any.
No resemblance to any school that I have studied at or lived or work at now.
Okay.
I needed a school to set the story in. I needed opportunities to get these boys into trouble, so I made it a co-ed school. No easier way of getting boys into trouble. I needed secret passages that they could go down and quietly smoke cigarettes, so I created
Dead
one.
Poets Society, that comes to my mind, the movie.
Dead Poets Society is close to my favorite film. It's mentioned in the book, and I love that story. And I think people who like that film will, I think, enjoy this book.
Wow. How many years of work has gone into putting this book together?
I wrote bits and pieces of this over 2005 and 2006. I originally thought of this as a play, which is why there's so much dialogue in the show, in the book. And later my editor said, please describe the place and the people. You just can't hear people talking to each other all the time. So I said, yeah, okay. So I removed some dialogue and I put in, hairstyles and things.
So 2005 to 2011.
When I finally started writing this, that show that I thought of, I realized that no school in the right mind would let me put on this show. And so I decided to just keep writing.
Yeah.
And subsequently I found that, the characters started doing all sorts of weird things, and I found them, really growing with me. I finished it sometime in 2009, which is when I really wrote it completely. And I submitted. My publishers got in touch. I didn't believe that it was a publisher who was actually calling me when the first call. And but they did. They said we like it. I said woohoo.
Wow.
And here we are.
And the book reading happens this evening, right?
Yes, this evening at the Crossroad Bookstore on Residency Road at 7.
Wow, so what you need to do is, if you think you want to read the book or if you want to see Arjun in person, go ahead, drop by, pick up the book and hear him pick out his favorite bits of the book. Now here's what we're doing. We're giving away a few copies on air as well. And what I've done is, he sent me this long list of songs, okay? It was exhausting to go through it, but we've got about 3 songs from that list put together in a quick sound clip for you. And these are songs which are relevant to the book, is that right?
Yes, either characters are listening to them, or the lyrics are there in the story, or someone's singing the song. Because the book's set in the 90s, so on one level it is a chronicle of sorts of life in the 90s.
Wow. So we're talking about songs and music. So do you play any instruments as well?
Wishful thinking. I really wish I could. Air guitar, I'm excellent, but beyond it's
Wow.
Just
So that's the fun guy that you should look forward to seeing this evening. But right now, what I'm going to do is zip it up and play out this quick sound clip for you. If you think you can get the songs right or the artists right, okay? So you need to get all the three, either the songs or the artist right. You need to text in 52919 with the respective names and your name as well, okay? So all ears open, ready to go, and here we go.
Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it out.
So 52919, either the songs or the artist. Get texting right now. While you do that, got a text here on 52919 from Millie. Millie got some people lined up for you on the other side of this break. When I come back, some more conversations with Arjun Rao here on 919.
Radio Indigo, which one? Your tune is